Deep impact. On May 10th, 1998 in Richmond, Virginia, Leo Biederman observes an unidentified object in the night sky at his astronomy club's star party. His picture is sent to astronomer Dr. Marcus Wolf, who realizes it is a comet on a collision course with Earth. Wolf dies in a car crash while racing to raise the alarm. A year later, Jenny Lerner investigates Secretary of the Treasury Alan Rittenhouse over his connection with Ellie, whom she assumes to be a mistress. She and Eric are confused when they find him and his daughter Lily loading a boat with large amounts of food and other survival gear. Lerner is apprehended by the FBI and taken to meet President Tom Beck, who persuades her not to share the story in return for a prominent role in the press conference he will arrange. 2 days later, Beck announces that the comet Wolf-Biederman is on course to impact the Earth in roughly 1 year and could cause humanity's extinction. He reveals that the United States and Russia have been constructing the Messiah in orbit, a spacecraft to transport a team to alter the comet's path with nuclear bombs. The Messiah launches a short time later with a crew of 5 American astronauts and 1 Russian cosmonaut, led by Captain Spurgeon Tanner. They land on the comet's outermost layer and drill the nuclear bombs deep beneath its surface. But the comet shifts into the sunlight. Consequently, Orrin is blinded, and an explosive release of gas propels Gus into space. The remaining crew escape the comet and detonate the bombs. However, rather than deflect the comet, the bombs split it in 2. Beck announces the mission's failure in a television address, and that both pieces, the larger now named Wolf and the smaller named Biederman, are still headed for Earth. Wolf is on a collision course with Western Canada, and its impact is expected to fill the atmosphere with dust, blocking all sunlight for 2 years and creating an impact winter that will kill all life on the planet's surface. Martial law is imposed, and a lottery selects 800,000 Americans to join 200,000 pre-selected individuals in underground shelters in Missouri's Limestone Bluffs. Lerner is pre-selected, as are the Biedermans, as gratitude for Leo discovering the comet, though his girlfriend Sarah and her family are not selected. Lerner's mother, Robin, upon learning most senior citizens are ineligible for the lottery. Leo marries Sarah in a vain attempt. While this saves her, the Hotchiners are still not selected, and she refuses to go without them. A last-ditch effort to deflect the comets with ICBMs fails. Upon arrival at the shelter, Leo eschews his safety and leaves to find Sarah. He reaches her on the freeway and takes her and her baby brother to higher ground, while Vicky and Chuck remain. Lerner gives up her seat on an evacuation helicopter to Beth and the latter's daughter Caitlin, and instead travels to her childhood beach home, where she reconciles with her father Jason. Biederman hits the Atlantic Ocean near Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, and creates a mega tsunami that destroys several countries and much of the east coast of the United States, reaching the Ohio and Tennessee valleys, plus Europe and Africa. Millions, including Lerner, Jason, Vicky, and Chuck, perish, while countless more are left homeless. Leo, Sarah, Sarah's brother, and other survivors make it to safety in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. The Messiah crew, now dangerously low on life support and remaining propellant fuel, decide to sacrifice themselves by flying deep inside Wolf and detonating their remaining nuclear bombs. They accept Spurgeon, whose sons are on active duty, and Mick say goodbye to their loved ones by video call before executing their plan. Wolf is blown into a million pieces which burn harmlessly in the atmosphere and light up the sky for an hour, averting further catastrophe. Sometime after the waters recede, Beck addresses thousands at an under-construction replacement United States Capitol and announces the start of rebuilding their home that the Messiah has saved.